what I want to tell people is like we're living in a world where it's all about self-love and everyone's kind of focused on themselves and building themselves. And, you know, there's a whole thing about saying F everyone else, just focus on yourself. I disagree with that a lot. I think we got to come together. And that's the only way you can build a solid team. You can build a journey with someone, because that whole me just going by yourself ain't going to get too far.
I mean, we know that there's no way you can do it by yourself.
I know, but today people just don't know that still. They still think that they can succeed, and it's possible. You can succeed and get a deal with Nike or Adidas or whatever as a one-man team and handle all the production that you can.
There's no one-man team. After you left all your people behind that had your back from day one, because you do got people that got you back from day one, and you get that, they're going to hire people that are going to be those people that you left back.
Yeah.
Eventually, you always going to have a crew. You can't do it by yourself. There's no way.
But you want a crew that you've always done it with.
That's what I'm saying.
Even if you're a one-man show and you get up there and you start working with the big productions, you got to subcontract some of the stuff.
Exactly.
And you're going to be subcontracting people that are not your friends, but people you probably never work with.
Exactly.
Right? And they're just there, like I said before, I sound like a broken record, but they're there just for that job.
Yeah.
Right? And versus having a production studio, you got a whole team, and I know who I'm calling. I'm calling my good friend Oli. I'm calling this person.
I mean, remember with this project, who we're gonna call? Ben.
Right.
Ben haven't done. Oh, it don't matter.
Get
him over here now. Yeah. He got this shit. Yeah. He gonna get it right.
And he's gonna sit at his table until middle of the night.
Exactly. That's exactly. Remember that night? That night Ben came in, and he sat there with that sound, and it was 3 a.m. And we already finished. And
I was
Ben,
so tired.
But Ben was like, I need a little bit more time. All right, get more time. Remember, I fixed because I'm good with the tools. I fixed the other sound thing. Yo, let's use this one. Nah, I'm too far ahead with this one to try to learn this one from the beginning. And he just stood there, but the next day he was good with sound. And then you know what the crazy part about that? That even after he mastered this machine right here, the next day, they gave him another. He had this. Yeah. So everything that he worked on was like.
Well, it wasn't fixed though. That's why.
Well, I understand that, but I fixed the other one, the little one. I fixed the I forgot the name.
But what happened was when we were on set, it was a whole other issue that was happening, and then what he was tweaking on the soundboard was getting reversed, and it's a whole other story. But
what I'm saying is, it relates because he didn't say F this.
Right, exactly. Somebody else might say that. Hey, you hired me for this job. Yeah. I'm going home.
Yeah.
It's midnight, I got to go home, whatever. Yeah. And
not Ben.
I mean, yeah, and honestly, all of us would say they want to stay because we all know each other. We know what we're capable of. I know who you are. It's like a good time, but that's the thing. I think people need to start building more and building it, like we work with Bill. Yeah. Right. We have a production studio, and there's a solid team here of friends and also team members that kind of treat each other that way. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you something. This I hear this a lot from Bill when he does live streams and AV events. Everybody, you're talking like production studios that are like make a couple million a year. And the clients that we work with, right, they hire other AV companies to do the same thing that we do. Mm-hmm. But you know what they always say? Customer service was bad. These guys don't care and whatever. All right. Do you know why they don't care? Do you know why a lot of it kind of falls through and they end up calling us? I kind of gave you the hint what I was talking about. They call us because those guys, they're subcontracting.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And they're subcontracting random people that probably never work with them. Mm-hmm. Right. So when they come on set,
this guy don't know this guy. This guy don't know if this guy got his back. This guy don't know if he's trying to leave right away. This guy's got to. I know what you're saying.
Exactly.
And when me and you go there together, we committed to get it done. Yeah. We deal with whatever. I get that.
It's like a military squadron.
Yeah.
You're going out there. You got your brother's back.
Yeah.
But over here, it's like, hey, I'm just here for myself. I got hired. I'm doing this. I'm plugging in wires. That's all I'm doing. I don't care about Jimmy, who I just met. Yeah. So that's why they end up calling us, because here it's a family. Yeah. Right. We all know each other. We all hang out. Yeah. Right. And then a lot of people like to say, don't go into business with friends or family. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's true partially, but at the same time, it's, I don't know. I've never had an issue. Maybe I haven't gotten too deep into business like that, but I haven't had a problem with family or friends when it comes to business.
Well, one thing I got to tell you, man, over the years, every time you and I have anything that's got to do with anything, it's fucking being smooth as hell. And I'm sorry for cursing, man. I gotta bring that up.
Yeah, bro. Man.
It's always been been dope, man.
Exactly.
Like, it's always been like, yo, let's get it done.
That's the thing. I don't want to stand completely by me saying don't make sure you work with friends and family only.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand 100% by that, because people who watch this podcast, they probably had horrific events.
One thing that I can say that I appreciate about you is that you're straightforward, just like me. And I think that's what keeps that balance between me and you.
Yeah.
Because when you say it's like that, I gotta sit back and I gotta think. You're right.
And it's not a power play at all. It's got everything to do with, I'm trying to help out here. I see a difference, and I think it's very important that if you're just a yes man, it's like, yes, that works.
No, yes man don't work in my team. I don't want yes man. I want somebody to have some type of I want you to have ideas. I want you to tell me, bro, that's wrong, and have me think on how to make it better, because you get tunnel vision on everything that you do, and you think
100%,
when your ego is too big, you may think you right on everything, but that's not how. You have to have somebody that grounds you, not crush your ego, but tell you why. Don't just tell me I'm wrong. Tell me why I'm wrong. Man, you change it. What? Because of this. Oh yeah, you're right. You feel me? Let's move on.
Yeah, and I honestly don't ever tell people that they're wrong. I try to say it in a different kind of way. It's like, do you kind of see it this way?
Yeah, you can be soft about it, which is fine. But I could take it in any way you give it to me. If you tell me, oh, boom, 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 you feel me? But I know you're not gonna tell me something in a pushy way or try to downgrade what I'm trying to. I can also accept that I'm wrong, which is one of the great things that I have. I can say, wow, I'm wrong. Okay, fine.
I actually had a lot of that from kids from Full Sail. I know I bring that back up again, but I had.
Yeah, they come out of there with their chests out, man.
And I get it.
Cool.
I think that they're trying to follow, the certain rhythm to what they teach them. And then when I'm doing unorthodox types of things on set that, that they're not taught, right? They're doing stuff that, there's a formula to what they're doing. So when they see me going out of line, they're like, this guy's doing it wrong.
We ain't writing things down. We ain't clapping. If we have to shoot something and we Armin, and Armin says shot 54, action. That's a clapper. That's why they call it a clapper, because
but it's like you're on this set because you're interested. You probably saw the trailer. You saw the quality.
Exactly.
So you think all the time that you weren't on set, we were doing it wrong. How did you end up seeing the good quality and you ended up getting there anyway?
That's what I'm. Boom, thank you.
I mean, if you're there to come watch it and you saw originally how good it was, then if I'm making a mistake this first time you saw me,
that's how we did it.
That's how we did it.
We did this. Clap, let's go. Exactly. Boom, right down the scene. Well, let's get it on.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way to speed it up. That's the way to do it fast. And,
Plus, we're not getting paid. So we don't want you to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Now we Orlando production. We all getting paid. So move out the way.
Move out the way and the train's coming. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Bro.